guys, it's last time I back my channel. So sorry I'm a little bit late on uploading anything at all, like I didn't upload last week, but I already said in one of my previous videos in my other channel, which you should also subscribe to, that sometimes like if I don't upload or anything, it's because I'm stressed out about school or something, because I have a lot of like projects or just basically a lot of schoolwork, so sometimes I don't have time to edit or upload or record. In this case it was record, like I didn't have time to record, so yeah. But let's get started anyways. Chapter 8. Shaky Ground. You watch in horror as what seeps out of the viscous gas she's just inflicted on Atlas. She's collapsed on the floor, passed out. What do I do? Should I go get help or find a first aid kit or... You spin on your heel, searching desperately for something that can stem the bleeding. You hear a weak groan as Atlas regains consciousness. Ellie, I need to see Evelyn. You rush over, ice filling your veins, and shoulder Atlas' free arm. Wait. Her other hand clutches at gaping wound. You can't move like this. Should we call an ambulance? Do the Attune even have ambulances? You know what I mean. It's fine, we don't have time to argue about this. Atlas leans against you, face tied with pain, and the two of you stumble out of the dorm. And across campus, you concentrate on supporting Atlas as she curses under her breath. Hold on, we're almost there. You arrive to see Alma waiting for you. Dean Swan is anxious, pacing the office. Thank goodness you're here. I was about to look for you, but I didn't want to miss you in the halls. Dean Swan rushes over, catching Atlas as she sags against you. I told you, Evelyn, there's no need for panic. She is badly hurt, but hardly on the brink of death. Alma, how did you know we were coming? Yeah. I should have asked, can you help her? But Evelyn's persistence foretold its seconds before I sensed the spike in blood magic. It was only a matter of time until something like this happened. Just stay with us, Atlas. This one helped Atlas over to an armchair, while Atlas holds a hand over side. Alma makes a gesture like a conductor silencing an orchestra. Enough of this. Atlas suddenly sits bolt upright. She tentatively lifts a bloodied, I can't talk, hand away from her now healed side. How many times in my videos until now have I said, I can't talk? How did you... A wound like that should have taken at least an hour to heal. Do mortals struggle with the concept of source of all blood magic, Atlas, how do you feel? I'm fine. Are you sure? Maybe Dean Song should look you over again, just to be sure. You hurry to Atlas' side, but she squalls and gets up with her wings, walking away from you. I said I'm fine. I just wanted to make sure... Look, Ellie, I've survived worse, alone, without you or without Mom. The woman you're so obsessed fighting. And it doesn't matter to you who gets hurt in the process, does it? As long as you get what you want. Atlas, don't blame this on me, yeah. I didn't mean to hurt you, it was an accident, and don't bring our mom into this. Why not? We started arguing because you care more about looking for her than our actual mission, tracking down Gemma. That's not true, Save it. Atlas stalks out of the office, a hand on her newly healed side, Dean's on side, shaking her head. Learning about your mother has reopened a lot of old wounds for Atlas. Just give it time and she'll come around. Or perhaps not. Humans can be incredibly stubborn. You may be in a permanent standoff. I tried so hard not to attack her, but I did anyway. What the hell is wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you, Ellie. This is just something we will have to figure out. In the meantime, go get some rest. I think you need it. You walk back across campus, all your exhaustion replaced with frustration of that. To us, I don't know why we can't just stop this out. You hear a shout and glance up to see Beckett crossing the quad. He meets you halfway. Is something the matter? The last time I saw you, you were in high spirits, but now... When I got back from the Merfolk party, well, I lost control of my magic and Atlas got hurt. Beckett's expression grows grave as you fill him in on what happened. I don't understand Atlas. Learning about our mom should bring us together, not years apart. I'm doing my best to meet Atlas halfway. But she keeps lashing out. It doesn't make sense. Oftentimes, our emotions and insecurities are the opposite of logical. That's something you taught me, Ellie. I'm sorry, I wish there was something I could do for you. Particularly since you've been so understanding about my own sibling struggles. Oh well, hold on. Maybe there is something. How would you like to pay a visit... How would you like to pay a visit to the legendary botanical gardens? At this time of night? They're always open. In fact, this is the best time to visit. Certain flora only bloom at night. I think I have heard of plants like that, non-magical ones, that is. We have to pay, don't we? Well, these are legendary for their beauty, and widely considered to be lucky. I'm certain that visiting the botanical gardens will be just what you need to lift your spirits. We have to pay, don't we? You really think so? Usually I just eat a ton of ice cream to cheer myself up. Trust me, you'll work wonders. In addition, the gardens are packed with all manner of magical plant life, to your studies. You'll undoubtedly impress Professor Contus in your next class if we go. And you know all about impressing professors, huh? I freely admit that it's one of my primary skills. I told you, we have to freaking pay. I'm not going to pay 18 diamonds. Just for this, okay? After the day I've had, I think I just want to get some sleep. Of course, then I wish you the best of luck catching this Sandman. He can be an elusive fellow. The next morning, you hurry across campus, ready to spend the day studying in the library. As you walk, your thoughts return to your fight with Atlas yesterday. I wonder if I will see Atlas today. Ellie, wait up! Why is it so foggy? Zephyr and Griffin catch up to you. Griffin is wearing a heavy-looking rucksack. Hey guys, I'm going to the library to study. Want to come with? Ellie, it's okay. You don't have to put on a front. We heard about Atlas. Are you doing alright? You remember the sight of blood oozing out from the gash in Atlas' side. You shake your head. To be honest, I couldn't sleep a wink last night. My mind kept replaying what happened. Well, in case you forgot, we're here for you and your sister. If there's anything you need. Thanks, I'll let you know. But enough about me. What's this? Yeah, what's the backpack? You tried to lift the rucksack on Griffin's shoulder, but it didn't budge. How are you still standing? This thing is heavy. What's in it? Oh, just a week worth of... Oh, wait, what? Oh, just a week worth of food, my entire dorm room, and the kitchen sink. Kidding, this is stuff I need for my hike. Still, like, how the hell? And it's just not just for any hike. This guy is about to go hiking with the Fortuna Rivalry Scholarship commitment. Yeah, it's sort of a meet and greet with the commitment. It's not a big deal. It is so a big deal, Griffin, my man. You're not going to win the scholarship if you're always this humble. I'm not humble, I'm honest and realistic. Tomato 2 man... I didn't get it. What? Okay. Anyway, we should tag along on this hike to talk Griffin up. His top rival for the scholarship will be there. I mean, what kind of friend would I be if I didn't help you out, Griffin? So it's settled. We'll lend moral support and be the ultimate scholarship wingman. Zeph leans over to hiss in Griffin's ear. You hear a whisper that sounds suspiciously like, take Ellie's mind off Atlas. Okay, if you guys really don't mind, I appreciate the help. That sounds more like it. Just give me a second to get changed into something that I want to hike in. Like in your dorm, you, Zeph, and Griffin consult Shreya on your upcoming hike. There's an outfit that we have to pay for, but we're going to choose the one that we don't have to pay for. I already know. Trekking into the wilderness is not my idea of a good time, but you want to dress to impress these commitment members, Ellie. And you have the perfect outfit for me. Of course I do, though I'm afraid Zeph is a lost cause, so you'll have to look good enough for 2 people. Hey, I heard that. I think you look great, Zeph. The demon jacket really brings out your smile. Thanks, man. Here, Ellie, try this on for size. We have to pay anyway, I already know. Leave it to Shrey to make hiking fashionable. It's a good look. Of course it is. This is precisely what you need to get a commitment to take you seriously. It suits you, Ellie. It really does. We have to pay. We have to pay. We have to pay a freaking fortune for this. Damn. No. You changed out of the look before returning it to Shreya. I'm not really feeling it. Maybe there's something else I can wear on this hike. If you're going like... I don't know. Just go with this. I don't care. When you're ready to go, you follow Zeph and Griffin out of the dorms. After a trip through the Hall of Mirrors, you end up in a lush forest, hiking behind the scholarship commitment and a group of natural science students. Griffin, we need to slow down. Who up there is deciding your fate? Griffin points out 2 of the commitment members from just their stride. You can tell they radiate incredible power. Duchess Dorothea Harvarne is a commitment chair. No one knows what she is the Duchess of, but she's influential in the natural science field. As for Teddy Jung, don't be fooled by his scary name. He once wrestled a raging bear into submission with only his bare hands and earth magic. Okay, he doesn't look that aggressive, but if you say so. Competition at 12 o'clock. Griffin, Amy's trying to win them over. You have Amy Stevenson. That's me. I believe in long-term, environmentally friendly situations. Simply reacting to catastrophes just isn't enough. I enjoy your essay on the matter. I appreciate your grasp of what's at stake in natural disaster relief. You talk big, Amy, but I have to admit, your volunteer work backs it up. You elbow Griffin inside and nudge him forward. Griffin, get up there and charm them. I'm going. Griffin jogs over to the commitment as Amy leaves them behind. You and Zeph inch closer to listen in. I must say, I'm impressed. All your professors provided glowing recommendations. And is it true that you're next in line to be the Pendergast chief captain? Thanks, I'm lucky to have excellent professors, and I'm training to be the captain. But my top priority is my disaster relief field work. I don't see how you can prioritize both your major and your fifth training. It's hardly as if you're Superman. Well, no, but You lash Griffin an encouraging thumbs up, while Zeph glares daggers at Teddy. As Griffin struggles to reply, he's interrupted by shouts. Ephraim Woodats, to the front. We've got climbing ivy up ahead, and it's carnivorous. I better go help with that. Nice meeting you. Griffin hurries off, glazing back. Teddy catches your eye and waves you forward. Don't think I didn't notice you two eavesdropping. You must be Griffin's friends. I'd like to ask a few questions about him if you don't mind. If we play our cards right, we can convince the commitment that Griffin, is the thing that everyone expects. So, go right ahead. What do you want to know? I'll keep it brief. What stands out to you about Griffin? Griffin always gets the job done. You can count on him to step up as a leader in any situation. That's commendable, it's true. Teamwork is crucial in the field, and every team needs a strong leader. Do you actually have any proof of your claims? If we're talking leadership, Griffins led the Thief team to victory 2 years in a row. Ah, yes, your friend seems to have commitment issues when it comes to his two passions. If he's torn between Thief and his studies, then he may not be the right candidate for the Fortuna Scholarship. The truth is, Griffin. Sure, Griffin's amazing at Thief, but his true passion has always been natural sciences. It's why he chose to go to Pendergast in the first place. All he wants to do is help people. If he won the Fortuna Scholarship, he'll be able to fully commit to his dream. Wonderful. What you're saying perfectly captures why the Fortuna Scholarship exists. To help promising students realize their potential. The forest trail grows steeper as you walk, leading you onto a path hanging a sheer cliff. We expect a lot from our scholarship winners. Past recipients have all gone on to serve the community and work tirelessly to save lives. It's often a crushing amount of pressure. Do you believe Griffin can handle it? Yeah. He's been working toward it since he started at Pendergast. It's why Ellie and I are here. We believe in Griffin. This stuff is what he's meant for. Good, he wouldn't be in the running for the scholarship otherwise. He's lucky to have friends like you vouching for him. The Duchess looks sharply at the cliffside. Seconds later, the ground rumbles and loose rocks skitter across the path. Griffin leaps into action. Watch out, we've got a rock slide. Typical. I heard the trial maintenance in this area was subpar. I'm sure our capable Pendergast students will take care of it. As the cliff's face threatens to crash down and dust fills the air, you and Zeph rush over to the cliff inside. Griffin, what's happening? The cliff face is going to come down any second. It's not safe. You hear a sudden crack. The ground shakes again, and a huge boulder hurtles towards Griffin's classmates. I don't know what I'm doing. Either Herculean effort. You stop the boulder in its tracks. You're showered with petals, but you stand firm. Just hang on, Ellie. Together, you and Griffin lower the boulder to the ground. The Duchess nods approvingly. Nicely done. Amy's voice cuts through the chaos. You swing orders as her magic flares, casting aside falling rocks. We need some Merats over here. Is everyone accounted for? Amy waves students off the path, while others work to stabilize the crumbling rock face. Griffin, this is your moment. You can take charge and show the commitment. You deserve the scholarship. It's not about the scholarship right now. We've got a crisis here. You guys should stay back. The decision you make here will sway your moral compass. Help Griffin. Like Griffin said, we're not afraid of a little landslide. Let us help. Yeah, our friends will save the day together. Stay together. Griffin waves you down the trail. You look up to see a crumbling rock face on the brink of total collapse. First, we need to stabilize the structure. Channel your earth magic into the cliff and imagine rocks fitting together like puzzle pieces. Following Griffin's lead, you and Zeph place your hands on the reddish rock. Come on, come on! Hey, Cliff, don't collapse and it's Cliff. Seeing what you're doing, the other students join you in, stabilizing the cliff. Slowly, you feel the cliff grow still. Almost done. To keep it steady, we'll need a strong root system. Shouldn't be too hard. If I wake the dormant seeds, can you accelerate their growth? I'll do my level best. Together, Griffin and Amy channel wound magic into the cliff. Griffin scrolls in concentration, sweat beating on his forehead. and suddenly bright greenery bursts forth, covering the rocks. I think we got it. Amy and Griffin high-five each other while a cheer goes up from the students. The commitment looks over their handiwork. Decent technique, you two. It's nice to not be let down. Your innovative problem solving and teamwork here were a treat to watch. That's my man, you're killing it. Go Griffin and everyone else. Crisis averted. The hiking group returns to the forest. As the commitment picks their way across a creek, Dorifia stops to talk to Griffin. Young man, you'll be happy to hear that your friends spoke very highly of you. You're one of our top candidates right now. Keep up the good work. I will. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I won't let you down. We'll be in touch. Griffin falls back to join you, throwing an arm around your shoulders. Hey, thanks for being here. To be honest, I was nervous about today. Having you and Seth along kept me grounded. No problem. You know I'm always up for an adventure. Guys, you need to see this. Zephyrus is over to you, clutching a glowing necklace. Before you even think, you're already reaching for it. The moment your fingers brush the blue jewel, it pulses, and a gust of wind rolls past. What? Zeph, let's put down the magical glowing artifact. Zeph hurriedly drops the necklace. You look at your finger, then something stirs in your memory. That feels like Kane's magic. Zeph, where did you find this necklace? It was just over there, under the leaves. You follow Zeph to where he originally found the necklace. Griffin glances around, eyes narrowed. Hey, look at this. Griffin points to a weathered treasure chest hidden in the underbush, half buried. A buckle shaped like a skull glints at you. An actual treasure chest. The landslide earlier must have uncovered it. Digging up buried treasures is under number 6. Wait. On my bucket list? What? I wonder if that chest is where the necklace is from. You know, I heard rumors back in the dorms about ghost pirates whose ships were blown off course by mighty winds. Maybe this treasure is theirs, and the winds came from Kane. That would explain why I feel his signature on that necklace. Now we have to investigate. There could be gold and jewels and magical artifacts inside, and even an actual ghost pirate. Why do you want a ghost pirate? Anyways. Whoa now, I don't know about a for real ghost, but digging up the chest shouldn't be too hard. It will be worth seeing what's in there. Sure, why not? Yes, I knew you would be game. We'll have to be careful not to harm the plant life around it. Let me clear the brush first. Easy does it. With a quick wood spell, the tangled ferns move aside, giving you a clear view. This thing looks pretty stuck in there, so we'll have to dig it up together. You focus on the metal buckles holding the treasure chest shut. I'll pull and you guys push. Griffin and Zeph direct their earth magic into the ground to loosen it. Catching your hands, you force them up. You manage to wrench the treasure chest out. Zeph crouches to unlatch the lid. Please be cool. Please don't be a box full of weird garbage. Taking a deep breath, Zeph cracks open the chest. Inside is a mound of glimmering treasure, an old compass, and faded parchment maps. Looks like you got your wish, Zeph. Hell yeah, I did. Just look at all this. Zeph plucks a gleamy silver coin out of the treasure chest, whipping it to reveal its face. That must be ancient. No kidding, it's gotta be at least a few centuries old. Griffin lifts out a crumbling map. He unfolds it to reveal a coastline inked in turquoise. I can't read. which twists and that word before your eyes. I've never seen a map like this outside a museum. You scoop up a handful of coins, letting them spill through your fingers. You pick out a shining gold coin. We're rich! The coin grows warm in your hands, and suddenly your surroundings disappear. You find yourself on a ship in the midst of a heavy storm. Shots fill the air as men rush about to deck. Look to the prom. If we don't fix her up, we'll be feeding the fishes. One of the men braces himself against the railing and raises his hands. I'll be damned if I die here. The churning sea grows still for a second, but it doesn't last. The whole boat lurches on the choppy waters. Curses. A chilling gust of wind buffets the ship, bringing with it a woman who lands on the deck, seemingly unconcerned by the storm. Grow and flourish, spirits of the air, for Cain. The wind grows fiercer, battering the ship. Several men are lifted up by the gale as the ship starts to capsize. Right. No one's dying on my watch. You channel your wood magic into the ship, sending out vines that reach for the men about to go overboard. Ellie, come back to us. You're back in the forest. A riot of twisting vines has sprung up around you. Seth carefully pries a tendril off his ankle. Did I do that? Yeah, you just froze up and started yelling and casting magic. Pretty freaky. Did you see something? You realize the gold pirate coin is tightly clenched in your fist. It's glowing and hot to the touch, so you hurriedly drop it back into the treasure chest. I think I saw the pirates, and there was this woman who... You shake your head, trying to make sense of the vision you just saw. Griffin, what was that you said before about ghost pirates? It's just a ghost story that the guys in my dorm like to tell. It goes like this. A long time ago, a huge whirlwind blew through Pendergast and dropped a crew of pirates right in the middle of campus. They raided the dining hall, stamped through the lecture halls, and tried to fight the local merfolk. Well, that sounds like a recipe for disaster. It was. The merfolk captured the pirates and turned them into the den. What happened to the pirates after that? No one knows. Our RA told us that their spirits still haunt the Pendergast grounds to this day. Pretty sure he only said that to scare us into respecting quiet hours, though. They probably just left town. The woman that I saw, she started a huge whirlwind. That must have been the whirlwind that brought the pirates to campus, and the woman said that it was all for Cain. Deep in thought, Steph sends a coin flipping through the air. Funny thing, when I was searching school clubs to join for my bucket list, I read about a secret society called Wind Beneath Stone. It was made up of generations of era pranksters. They enchanted the statue to tell bad jokes, set off whirlwinds, and conjure apparitions. Then they were the ones who brought the pirates to Pendergast. Seems like it. Eventually, the secret society went too far with their pranks and got banned. I bet they were followers of Cain. Erad's pranksters causing chaos is basically Cain's whole deal. Yeah, there's no way they're not connected, but why would there be a Cain fan club on campus? A chilly breeze sets the leaves rustling overhead. You shiver as you contemplate the past. Hate to break this up, but we'd better get going. Don't want to get left behind by the group. Just give me a sec to put this back. Seth tosses the coin back into the chest with a clink. You don't want to keep the treasure? Nah, I'm leaving that there for the next lucky soul to find. I'm not about to become bait for some ghost pilot. Good thinking. The treasure might be cursed, and exorcism costs a lot. Well, that sounds like a smart move. Wait, these are not taking it. Oh, I could have the coin on. Better not risk it, and even if we don't keep the pirate treasure, at least we have the treasure of the knowledge. Zem gives you an appalled look, and you crack up with laughter. Your Beckett impression is spot on. I can't believe you said that with a straight face. Maybe the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. Let's just start now, too. You can't escape, Zeph. Pen pals thrive on bad jokes. It's our main source of energy. Zeph shakes his head as he shoves the treasure chest into its original hiding spot. The three of you continue to chat and laugh all the way back down the trail. And now it appears... I was thinking about book 1 where it appeared a table that I did, like, all the items. That's why I was like, oh, I could have taken a coin. No. Back on campus, Griffin and Zeph drop you off at your dorm. Thanks again for coming along, and good luck with Atlas. Now that she's had some time to cool off, maybe she's ready to talk. Maybe. I'll look around campus and see if I can find her. I know it sounds cliché, but it'll all work out, Ellie, I promise. Griffin and Zeph leave, disappearing to the fog. You turn back to campus, determined to find Atlas. I'll try the dining hall first. Why don't you try the freaking dorm first? Like, it's house over dorm, you know? You scan the cavernous cafeteria, but you don't see the familiar shock of white hair. Not here. Or here. You come across Aster on the bridge. She's humming a cheerful tune, but she lets out a squeak when she sees you. Ellie, I was just thinking about how wonderful it'll be to see you. I was studying with Atlas in the greenhouse this morning, and she seemed distracted and anxious. I can guess why. Aster gives you a knowing look and places a gentle hand on your shoulder. I hope you get to talk to her soon. Words left unsaid can often cause wood rot. I hope we get to talk too. You know, I feel like we haven't probably caught up in a while. How are things with your family? I haven't been back to the forest since. Her voice trails off, her flowers starting to wilt. You place a comforting hand on her shoulder. There was no real harm done to the saplings, but the others won't forgive me for what happened. They want me to quit Pendergast. My mother may be the only one who supports me going here now. I'm sorry, Aster. For what it's worth, I really do believe you belong here. As the sun begins to set, you step away from Aster. I'd better get back. Maybe if I shake out the dorms, Atlas will show up. Whatever happens, though, remember, you and Atlas are like roots intertwined. The two of you cannot be torn apart so easily. You return to the dorm and curl up in one of the armchairs in the lobby, eyes strained on the door. Okay, Atlas, let's see you try to get past me now. You wait and wait and wait. Your eyes start to glaze over, and just as you're about to drift asleep... What are you... Ugh. Atlas walks in. You spring up to chase after her as she stumbles away. Atlas, there you are. We need to talk. I don't have time for this. Atlas smashes straight past you, a stony, closed-off expression on her face. Seriously, Atlas? You manage to catch up to her, but she won't look at you. The silent treatment, huh? Real mature. I was hoping you'd give up and leave me alone. Well, I'm not going away. You can't just keep ignoring me. Watch me. Atlas, there's too much at stake here. We gotta have each other's back. And that can't happen if we don't talk. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to do anything. Atlas' angry expression crumples. For a split second, she looks so vulnerable and desolate that you start to reach for her. I just can't deal with this right now, okay? Atlas shakes you off and walks away. You turn to follow, your magic sparking around you. You can't keep running away from me. And you're overwhelmed with a vision of a ruined room. You see Gemma curled up on the floor, sobbing. Help, somebody, anybody. You blink and the vision slips away. You're alone in the dorm lobby. You stumble out of the lobby, clutching your head. You crash onto your bed, disoriented. Your skin crinkles, as if your magic is trying to get out. Tim appears beside you and nudges your elbow. I'm okay, it's just been a rough day. You hear a rustling noise, and leather flits in through the window. You pick it up, head still spinning. It's Ken again, isn't it? A small object drops out of the folds of the ladder. Whoa, weird. Tim cautiously eyes the trinket. You unfold the ladder and begin to read, squinting to see straight. Dearest Ellie, how are you doing? I apologize for departing in such a hurry the last time I saw you. To make it up to you, I'd like to invite you to afternoon tea. Though if an afternoon with the illustrious air source himself isn't enough to pursue you, I do have an additional offer. I promise to tell you everything you like to know about your mother, and more. I've included a little bubble with this massive that word that I think you will enjoy. It is incredibly entertaining, and you will certainly bring a smile to your face if you can figure out how to make use of it. You find me tomorrow at the Erie Palace off of Billington Road in Penn Square. The festivities begin at 2. See you very soon. The best of wishes, he who hears the whispers of the wind, can know the ways and currents and tides of change. I cannot memorize this already. You lift your gaze from the ladder. Suddenly invigorated, a shiver of hope fills you. I'll be there, Kane. Count on it. And that's the end of the chapter. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. And once again, I apologize for not uploading this video sooner. Because once again, I just didn't have the time. So, yeah, I just needed some time off to kind of relax. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to notifications so you know every time that I upload a new video. It can be related to the Elementalits, it can be related to Across the Void, or even more stories. There is a new story on choices that I really want to start reading, along with some others that are recent. So I don't know, maybe I'll start just like 1 week is going to be the Elementalist, then it's going to be Across the Void, then it's going to be another one. I don't know. Let me know. So for that, don't forget to comment down below to let me know. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye.